Hey there, friends. How's it going? Richard here from the Lealtad app. And today I'm going to be creating a digital loyalty program for one of my favorite restaurants here in Astoria, Orale Tacos. But before we get there, if you're not aware, the Lealtad app is a digital customer loyalty platform that helps businesses of all shapes and sizes create powerful digital loyalty programs that their customers love and helps to increase sales and revenue. Loyalty programs are one of the most powerful ways consistently. Data and studies show that loyalty programs tend to increase sales by like 20% or more, frequency of purchases by about 20% or more, and revenue by about 20% or more. And that's on the conservative side of it. So if you do want a quick, easy, and really fun way for your customers to drive up sales and revenue numbers, consider a loyalty program and consider using the Lealtad app. So let's dive into it. So the restaurant that I'm going to be working with today, they're not a customer of mine. They don't know that I'm doing this. If they watch this video, hey, hit me up and I'll send you the loyalty program that I set up for you. But it's going to be Orale Tacos. They're here in Astoria again. Really good stuff. One of my favorite things from them is a chimichanga. Mwah, delicioso. All right, so very simply, let's hop in there. This is their website. It looks like WordPress, maybe website. We're not going to touch that. If you head to the menu, they do have a secondary site. I don't know if this is going to record, but it looks like a Grubhub seamless out of pocket. So they do a lot of delivery. People do dine, especially during the summer times. The space, they have like 3 or 4 tables there, and they usually situate tables outside. Again, on a nice day, it's nice to just eat outside. But when you look at the menu itself, which is what I wanted to hop into, in terms of thinking about a loyalty program, I always think when I'm speaking with business owners of low ticket, mid ticket, high ticket, right? When you look at those branches of what kind of business you have, kind of evokes different experiences for different people. On the low ticket to mid ticket size, again, if things are here, when you look at the menu, on the low end, you're looking at a $3, $4, $5 taco. On the high end, maybe like a $20 to $25 meal. So for the most part, that's going to be considered on the low ticket, maybe broaching the mid ticket segment. For this, what I want to do is to make it valuable for the customer, for their customers, as well as the restaurant. Oftentimes you'll see loyalty programs are going to be something, the reward is, for lack of better words, thoughtless. Get a free soda, get a free, let's look at their appetizers, right? It's usually going to be something like that, a side. So they might throw in like guacamole and chips, maybe something like that. But we really want to incentivize our customers because, especially here in Astoria, for instance, yeah, Orale Tacos is good. I have the choice of any number of places to get tacos from. I've got taco restaurants. I've got food trucks. I've got other restaurants who are trying to dive into tacos, right? So the competition is fierce. And that's the thing. You've got to have a way to if you're going to set up a loyalty program, don't make the reward an afterthought. Make it so that hey, you know what? If I'm going to, especially right now, at the time of this recording, prices kind of soaring, right? Everywhere you go, grocery stores, restaurants, it's hard on everyone. If people are going to spend money with your business, encourage them to do that and incentivize them to do that because they have any number of choices to spend their money. So what I think I want to do here is, as I'm thinking about this, we want to build a system that makes it worthwhile for the customers and makes it worthwhile for the restaurant. So what we're going to do is create not a buy 10 get 1 free. We're not going to do that. We're going to create a tiered rewards program. And I think a tiered rewards program is good because you can set the number. If we're doing 1 point for every dollar, then spend $200 and then you'll get a really good entree, right? So if we look at my favorite thing, a chimichanga, if I knew, hey, if I buy food, order out or something like that, I'm going to get a free chimichanga at some point, I'm shopping here. Chimichanga is $12. So if somebody spends $200, you can afford to give somebody the meal at $12. So the reward we're going to give is, let's just say like an entree, right? Make it substantial. An enchilada, a chimichanga, taco dish, a fajita, something like that. So we're going to have an entree be the reward. Somebody spends $200, right? They accrue 200 points. They're going to get their choice of enchilada, chimichanga, fajita, something like that. So let's head over to the Lealtad app. And this is the dashboard that you'll see when you have your account set up. This is a dummy account. There's not any information. I just use this for demo purposes. Walking over here to let me move my head real quick, to the sidebar, you're gonna have some options here for functions in your account. Here's the homepage. Again, lots of analytics in the dashboard that you can see as soon as you log in. Then we're gonna have here the cards, and this is where you can create and set up your particular loyalty programs. This is gonna be customer information. So as your customers sign up for the loyalty program, their information will live here. These are going to be for notifications. If you want to set up different kinds of notifications, birthday notification, holiday notification, stuff like that, you can set that up here. Geo-fencing, which we'll do for Orale Tacos, we'll set that up here. And what that is that it creates a geofence about 330 feet around the business. So if somebody walks by or is driving by, they'll get a notification on their phone, hey, I see you're nearby, why don't you come on in? And you can set that up to go out automatically and customize the message. If you want to add employees or managers to have access to your dashboard, you can set that up here. And these are going to be some settings with respect to the business. So let's hop in and quickly create this reward program for my good friends at Orale Tacos. You know what? So I'm going to use, let's just start a template. You can start from scratch. I always encourage businesses, if they're going to do this, just use a template because you can change the colors, the logos, the icons, everything. And just to do that, I'm going to use ATV rent. If you have something that, let's say you have a barbecue shop, you can just, if you want to just do that, not a problem. Barbershop, just use the template. Whatever you find is quickly, easily, just do that. Let's do the breakfast. I'm going to use the breakfast template. Again, one of the cool things about Lealtad is that you have all these options. A lot of competitors limit you to just like stamp programs, maybe one other thing. In Lealtad, you have all these different options to choose from. And again, it really depends about what your clients, your customers want the most. And the cool thing is you don't set up a campaign and you're stuck with it. You can always like change your campaign or start a new campaign depending on the feedback you get from your customers. So for here, we said we're going to do a reward program, and that's going to be this right here. And let's hit continue. Now, the next step is just going to be some general overall settings with respect to the campaign type. So here for the barcode on the card, these cards are going to live on your customers' phones, and I'll show you how that gets set up. But we'll do a QR code just to make it really simple. The reward program is going to be based on points, and then reward level name. We're just going to create one reward: free chimichanga, changa, enchilada, or samita. 200 points is going to be custom. And we'll just say, like, if you have the reward available, you can redeem it for one of those things. We don't need to have any kind of like value type. If you wanted to do for dollars, right? If you want to do dollars off, you can do that, right? Make 200 points equal reward value up to $20. But for us, we're just gonna make it very simple. For this example, we're saying like you earn 200 points, you're gonna get you earned a free chimichanga, enchilada, or samita. That's it. We're gonna, if we want to add other points to it or levels to it, let's say we do 500 free combo. I think there's a combo meal that's like 20 something dollars, $25, and we'll just say that's going to be at just the $500, and usage limit is 1. So that's it. We've set up our rewards. Cool. Expiration, if you want to have an expiration date, you can set that up right here. Pretty good for things like restaurants. If you've got like a pop-up going and it's a seasonal thing, then maybe that makes a lot of sense. And you know, if you want to put like 1 year, you can set it up from the fixed term after issuing. Let's just say 1 year, right? So they're not living there, and 3 years later when your costs go up, redeeming a reward. Points are going to be that. Now let's set up the location, because this is actually pretty important for that geo-fencing that I had mentioned previously. I think I added their address before, but if you want to see what that looks like, you can add in your restaurant, Orale Tacos, and their address is 2233 30th Avenue. So what happens again is that anyone who walks within that radius, they'll receive a push notification on their phone. Hey, you're nearby. Why don't you come on in for whatever? And you can change that notification on a daily basis, on a weekly basis, whatever suits you. And the message would go right here. Hi, I see it looks like you're nearby, because you don't be too creepy. Come, we have some tacos for you. Some tacos for you, waiting for you. Tacos waiting for you. Come on in and get, let's just say $1 off your order. Off tacos. So now that notification is set up. So as people walk within that radius, you saw it's like a block radius, they'll receive a push notification. And again, you can, in the first thing in the morning, if you want to, depending on what's going on, if you've got like weather issues, inclement issues, you've got holidays, you can change that notification on a day-to-day basis, a weekly basis, whatever suits you. Really cool stuff. All right, the rest of it, I'm not going to go through it. This is just like, again, general settings. Decimal separator is going to be a dot. Doesn't really matter too much here. This is relatively important. This is the form. The way Lealtad app works is that there's going to be at the end, once you set up a campaign, a card and a campaign, there's going to be a QR code, a link to a website. What your customers have to do is go to that website or scan that QR code. They're going to have to submit this form. So their name, their birthday, their phone number particularly. And then once they submit their information, they're going to get a card. Let me pull mine up, that lives on their phone that looks like this. This is a sample that I have, again, from one of my demo accounts. But as you can see, like, this lives on their phone. So they need a phone number, but it's that simple. You just can paste like a QR QR code or link at your point of sale, on table, like table pieces, on your receipts, whatever is easy, like get it out to your customers, but they'll enter their information. That's where their information will live in the customer database. And then they'll have to get this code. It's going to live in their Apple Wallet, their Google Wallet. All right. So I think we're done. Let's not waste any more time with settings. Again, you can go through some of these if you want. Head here. Now we're going to customize it. This is the icon on the background. So now for this particular card type, right, we don't have the icons for stamps, but if you made this a stamp card, buy 10 and get one free or something like that, what would happen is that you can change the icon to maybe tacos, right? But this is going to be every time they make a purchase, or if you integrate it with an online system that you use, every time they make a purchase, they're getting points that are going to accrue until the 200 point balance, right? So let's change I had a file here, Orale Tacos. Cool. I'm going to shrink this up a little bit, zoom this in. Their file stole it from their website. So you can see we just changed the icon here. Let's change some more colors as well. I think the green is like a big thing on the website. So we're going to change the card background. I think I had the color already selected. That's that. And then if you want to change this image, you can change that image right here. I don't have another image to use, but like if you wanted to put a picture of maybe 3 of their dishes, they use Canva or something like that to stitch together a photo, you can change that photo here. Again, if you were using the stamp card, let's say, same thing, you can customize all of these elements to really match your colors. I'm going to change the back text color to white, so it's a little clearer. And that's that. We've got a pretty customized card. What do you think? Field name, we're going to say reward. You want to have information until like to the next reward, points to next reward. Our card is set up. All right, we're going to show the logo at the form and then background color on the form. Continue. We're done with that. Card description, we'll just say Orale Tacos rewards, customer reward program, and our company name is Orale Tacos. Okay. Referral program, if the customer actually sends, you can do something like that, where if the customer sends referrals, like you can add bonus points or something like that to their account, right? So here, if they're gonna send customers to your restaurant, reward them with like 10 points. Really good stuff. If you want to add links to this on the back side of the card, you can do that. If you have like Google reviews, you can add that here for feedback, so they can enter in, like, leave reviews right from their card. And in terms of use, the only thing that I would maybe include here, you can get something like a template online. One of the most thing is going to be just the points are not redeemable for cash, right? Points and rewards are not redeemable for cash. Again, this is general terms of use and conditions. If you want to set up a different website page on your website with like a longer term, maybe your own privacy policy and stuff from your website, you can add that link here. And this is going to be, again, Orale Tacos. If they have an email address and their phone number, I want to pull it from the website, 690-313-718-690-3135. Boom. And we're done with our card. We've designed a custom rewards program for my good friends over at Orale Tacos. This is the form that I was talking about. So this gets generated, this QR code you can paste on, again, something if you want to leave it near your point of sale, if you want to put it on coasters for your tables, on receipts, on your website, on social media, to get people to your customers to sign up for your rewards program. There's also a link here, and we'll go to that link to see what it looks like. I'm going to copy the link, open a new window, and this is the form your customers, when they scan that QR code or when they go to that link, and you can use a link rerouter to custom brand the link. They'll enter their name, phone number, email, date of birth, and then once they hit add to Apple Wallet, add to Google Wallet, that's going to automatically be generated and live on their phone. So that's how simple it is for your customers to sign up, and how simple it is for your business to create a digital rewards program using the Lealtad app. Hopefully you found this enjoyable. Hopefully you see the power of it and how quickly you can set up and launch a customer loyalty program that your customers are going to love. Orale Tacos, if you see this, want to learn more about it, send me a message, drop a comment or so. So there you have it. We created a rewards program, a really cool tiered rewards program for our good friends over at Orale Tacos. I'd love to know your thoughts on this, so feel free to drop comments below. And if you have any questions and want to set up your own account, again, you can head to lealtadapp.com, sign up for a free trial, reach out to me if you have any questions or concerns about getting started. I've got some cool bonuses as well to get you started and get more customers quickly enrolled in your program. So feel free to reach out to me about that. Again, sign up for a free trial over at lealtadapp.com. And until next time, take care, be well, bye for now.